Snow White. Once upon a time in a far-off kingdom, there lived a young princess named Snow White. Known for her beauty and kindness, Snow White had a stepmother, the queen, who was consumed by envy. The queen possessed a magical mirror that proclaimed her the fairest in the land, until one day, it declared Snow White the fairest instead. Furious, the queen ordered Snow White to be taken to the forest and left there. However, Snow White's gentle nature won over the animals of the forest, who guided her to a small, cozy cottage belonging to 7 dwarfs. Grateful, Snow White took shelter with them, and in return, she helped with their household chores. Meanwhile, the queen discovered Snow White was still alive and, in her rage, devised a series of devious plans to eliminate her. She disguised herself as an old peddler and tricked Snow White into eating a poisoned apple. As Snow White fell into a deep, enchanted sleep, the dwarfs were heartbroken. One day, a prince, who had heard tales of Snow White's beauty and kindness, arrived at the cottage. Seeing her lifeless form, he kissed her gently. The magic of true love's kiss broke the spell, and Snow White awoke. Grateful and overjoyed, Snow White and the prince married in a grand ceremony. The queen, upon learning of Snow White's revival, was banished from the kingdom. Snow White and her prince lived happily ever after, surrounded by their friends. And the dwarfs continued to share in their joy.